I will.
Can I get the glasses?
Yes, you may.
Thank you.
If I don't steal mine, steal them
I
from
know.
me.
On the mic with Mike. 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 I'm on the mic with Mike. He's like a guru. No, he's a businessman with a great radio show. And he supports nonprofits. Watch his show and grow.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to On the Mic with Mike King here. This is part of the Mike King Biz Media Network, ESPN Richmond 106.1, the Hounds of Business as well. It is that time. Bryant and Stratton's Beth Murphy is in the building. Welcome back, ma'am.
Great to be here, Mike.
It is always amazing when I see you because I see you all over the place, but then every week you come in and tell us about the great things about Bryant and Stratton, or otherwise known as the cool street cred name, BSC.
BSC,
You
that's
guys
right.
are just BSC.
That's right.
All right, so real quick, tell the folks who you are and what you do.
Well, we are a career college that's been around for 170 years. We're located on Hall Street, and we offer programs of study, diploma, associate, bachelor, but all in high demand programs. So nursing, business, IT, hospitality. And if you want to know more about us, you can stop by or call us at 804-745-2444.
One of the things I always talk to you about is, one, it is a great place to go to college. You know, you help people get in and get out, basically what they're trying to do. You guys also are a community hub. Everybody's always having things at your place. Talk about why. Shout out to, she's out there, Kaisha McCray, having something over at Bryant and Stratton. Talk about why that's so important, because not only are you Chesterfield's a premier institution of higher learning, you're also a hub for the community.
We're a member of the community, right? I mean, our graduates are working adults primarily who live in Chesterfield or the surrounding areas, and they're going to graduate and again work in our surrounding areas. So we want to support our local community. So yes, this week alone, we hosted Chesterfield Chamber. They came by, the not-for-profit group met, and we also now hold our Chesterfield board, Chesterfield County. I'm saying it wrong. The Chamber Chesterfield County Board at meetings are at Bryant and Stratton College. And so it is really important that our local employers and organizations feel comfortable at Bryant and Stratton College, because I want them to believe in us. And so they'll hire our graduates and continue to impact our curriculum positively.
Okay, 3 graduations per year. We're barreling through this semester. January's kicked off and everybody was ready. Okay. And now we're coming to April and we're eyeballing the end. Where are we in this semester?
So we are at the end of the semester. So if you're thinking about joining us for spring, that semester kicks off on May 1st. So now's the time to be thinking about it. In fact, I think I told you we have an open house on April 6th. So in just a couple Saturdays, we're going to get together. People can come tour the college, see how they can be successful, hopefully start with us in May. But May 24th, graduation, and it's the big one, Mike, because not only do we have 100 and a change graduates, but we're also celebrating our online graduates. So we're going to be celebrating probably 200 plus students.
Is that the first time you guys have connected, put that all together?
We do it every, the middle graduation, the one that we hold either in May or June. Always we invite the online graduates to join us. So we have, a lot of times we just think about the Richmond campus in regards to that physical campus and those 800 students. But we also have a lot of students in the Richmond area who are part of our online division. And so we're going to be celebrating their academic achievements as well on May 24th.
Because they don't have a traditional coming to campus, rubbing elbows, all those things, but they get to be there on the big day.
They do. And I will also, as a side note, all of our online students in this area are always welcome to come and hang out at our campus. They're invited to all of our campus events. They have the tutoring that's on campus available. So even though they've chosen to do the degree, the online route, they still have the support of the physical campus.
And that was that just a byproduct of the pandemic? You guys had always done that, but I guess you took it to another level when you had to find a way, because like you said, you guys didn't close up shop.
We did. We only went remote for one semester, and I'm really proud of that. I think online, just kind of like remote work, right? All of a sudden, the pandemic forced us to get better with all of that, and I think we as individuals began to look at that as a possibility. So a lot of people who prior to the pandemic might have said, "There's no way I can do education online," were willing to look at that as an option. So it definitely has made it better, but I also think we as a campus have gotten better in regards to supporting our online students.
So April the 6th?
April the 6th is the open house.
Open house.
So stop by, tour the campus, get some food, learn more about Bryant and Stratton College in the upcoming semester.
Okay. What else do we have after that? There's always some amazing things.
So May is going to be just
crazy
because we're starting the semester. So we will be doing our in-service where we bring all the faculty in together to make sure they're ready for the semester. We're doing 4 new student orientations because we want to make sure that every new student has the opportunity to be oriented, to learn their way around the campus, figure out how to log on to Blackboard, all of those things to set them up for that successful semester.
So 4 different times, that's mornings, evenings, weekend. You guys make it is a place you make it easy to be a student to graduate at Bryant and Stratton. You're built different.
We are built different for you. And so we realized that, hey, not everybody can come just because we throw orientation out on a Monday morning. That doesn't mean everybody can make it. So we've got to have other options for people. And we're also, the messaging that we deliver in orientation, we also have videos that support it, and we've got written information, because we realize that everyone may not be ready to receive that information at orientation. So it's important that we do it in a variety of ways, just like we do our classrooms.
We were just talking about opportunities. So on the mic, we're going to be out at the airport commission. And I brought that up to you, and you said, "Hey, we're more than just nursing. We're more than just nursing." And all of a sudden, we are business as well as criminal justice. All those things that I'm sure sometimes people are shocked when they hear.
Yes, I think people are shocked to hear that we do the business, the early childhood, the criminal justice, hospitality, IT. But I think they're also sometimes surprised to hear those connections, like, oh, a business degree, I could work at the airport. It's not just one thing. These degrees open up so many doors, and we have to challenge ourselves to think outside of the box.
And you also help us when we come in there with the things that we don't know. I want to work in healthcare, but there's so many other areas that we could touch on. And when we get to the door, that's some of the instruction that you guys help us, some of the critical thinking.
Exactly. People have a tendency, I know I do, to say healthcare, well, that's nursing or doctors. But there are so many components to healthcare. And, in all candor, not everybody wants to work with patients or draw blood, or maybe they don't want to work evenings. There's tons of different options within healthcare. And that's why I do love that as a college, Bryant and Stratton College sits down with each prospective student and really digs into what do they like, what's going to be the best career path, because we realize people don't have 10 years to work on their degree to find their right path, right? They want to get on that path to the career as soon as possible.
Some of the programs or areas of study, you can roll in there pretty much the day the semester starts. As you say, you're pretty quick. Other ones, you gotta if you want to get in a certain field, there's things that needs to be done.
Yes.
So don't wait until the last second for a certain field to study, because there's things that has to happen.
Exactly. I mean, we're always going to do our best to work with you, but nursing, you're hitting the ground running with clinicals in some of those areas. And so we need to do background checks and the drug charges. Listen to me. Drug tests.
Yeah, the drug charges. No, that's criminal justice. Yes, they do that as well.
That's right. But there's paperwork. Sometimes there's a little bit more to entering than people realize. So it is good to start having that conversation sooner than later.
Okay, let's go down through. A lot of times people do not understand what Bryant and Stratton is.
We are a career college that is accredited. So we have Middle States accreditation, which means that there is the ability to transfer our credits.
Okay,
We are an institution that offers certificates. So we do the nurse aid certificate.
which was big because they came to you and said, hey,
The employer said that's what we need. So we said we can do it. But we also offer diploma programs, associate and bachelor's, which allows the student to get the level of academic that they need. If they don't need the bachelor's credentialing, they shouldn't spend the time or money doing it. But I also like that if you're a student of ours, that you graduated from the diploma or the associate, those credits transfer in. So our degrees are stackable. So as you enter healthcare and you decide, okay, you know what, I love this and I want to be a manager, but I need my bachelor's, you can come and say, okay, I'm taking my credits from the associate degree and easing them into the bachelor's degree and then building upon it.
on graduation day, I've heard that many times.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we finished this one. This is my plan. And I don't know if the people went there with that in mind.
Now, a lot of our students come to us and they haven't had a great experience. 70% of the Bryant and Stratton College students have gone to another college and it didn't work out. It wasn't the right fit, whatever. And so a lot of our students come to us and it's like, kind of like, well, I know I need a degree in order to be in this career, but I just want to get in and out. And I'm happy to support that in and out, philosophy. But when students then come back and say, I love this, I'm so passionate now about learning, or I'm passionate about my career and I know that I need to move further, I am so happy to support that growth.
Bryant and Stratton, Beth Murphy, how can people find information out there about you?
So 804-745-2444. We're located 8141 Hull Street Road, and you can visit our website, BryantStrattonCollege.edu. I'm sorry, BryantStratton.edu.
BryantStratton.edu. And also, we're coming to the end of the semester, and we talked about when the new students came in January, they didn't know they didn't know where things were at. And now you sit there like veterans.
They are. I mean, they hit the ground running because 15 weeks, it goes by fast, but the amount of growth that I see in a student from the beginning of the semester to the end, it is absolutely incredible.
Always great, Beth Murphy. I'd like to thank you. She's out there in the community making magic happen. One of the great sponsors of the program. We appreciate you. So, one of Mike, we'll talk to you soon. Thanks now. Take care.